In this session, I am going to discuss about how to use nested layouts, that is layout within another layout. At this point of time, since we know linear layout, I will show you how to use horizontal linear layout in vertical linear layout by taking one example. Now consider this screen design where I have one text view, below that there is a button, and below that there are two views, that is checkbox and a radio button. So for this screen design, tell me what should be the root element. Since we have multiple elements, definitely we should take a layout. Since we know only linear layout, so the root element will be obviously linear layout. But whether it is vertical linear layout or horizontal linear layout, if you observe carefully, all these elements are aligned one below each other and which is facing towards y-axis. So obviously we should take vertical linear layout. But if you observe, apart from that, if you observe carefully, this screen design contains 3 rows. This is first row which contains only one element. This is second row where we have only one element, that is one button. Whereas coming to third row, we have multiple elements. So the element 1 or child 1 is a text view. Element 2 or child 2 is a button. Since third row or third child contains multiple elements, so child 3 should be one more layout. Tell me what type of layout it is. It is horizontal linear layout because these two elements are positioned side by side to each other. So whenever we see such kind of combinations where some elements are vertically positioned and some elements are horizontally positioned, it is preferably better to take vertical linear layout as a root element. And then within the vertical linear layout, you can take horizontal linear layout. So in this case, I will highlight horizontal linear layout with a blue color. In this horizontal linear layout, we have a checkbox and a radio button. Now let me write the XML file for this and I will explain you the code. The root element is linear layout. Let us say width some match parent, height also match parent. With this you are saying that the outermost layout height is match parent, that is it will occupy the entire phone screen height, and width is also match parent. So whatever I have drawn here with the pink color, that is outer linear layout. Since in the outer linear layout there are 3 childs one below each other, or there are 3 rows, so I should take 3 elements. So I should take this linear layout as vertical linear layout. So I will specify orientation equal to vertical and I will close this linear layout here, and this is the ending of that linear layout. Within this, first I will take first child. First child is a text view. What is the width of this text view? Let us say width is some wrap content and height is also wrap content. And how will you align this to the center? We have to align the entire text view to the center. So I will use layout underscore gravity equal to center and probably text equal to welcome. With this we are done with first child. First child is over. Now coming to second child, which is a button with width match parent, height equal to wrap content and text equal to hello. And since we want to place the content at the left hand side, of the box, we should use gravity property. Gravity equal to left side. So with this is the end of second child or the button. So this code is pointing to second child of your vertical linear layout. Now what is the third child? If you observe carefully, third row or the third child is a horizontal linear layout. So we should take one more layout. So we should take horizontal linear layout. What is the width of this linear layout? Width is, let us say this is wrap content. That means how much our content is there, only fit only that much width. So I'll take it as wrap content. Height is also wrap content and I will close linear layout tag, and this is the end of horizontal linear layout. Now here you may get one doubt, why we are omitting orientation. Do I have to give orientation property here? No, because by default orientation of linear layout is horizontal. Since we need horizontal linear layout, it is not mandatory to specify that orientation property. So now this is pointing to the third child. Now again within that child you have two more elements. First one is checkbox. So I should take a checkbox with width wrap content, height wrap content, end of checkbox, and just beside checkbox we need a radio button with width wrap content and height also wrap content and end of radio button. Now this checkbox is pointing to the first child of inner linear layout, and this radio button is pointing to the second child of inner linear layout. So if you observe carefully, this linear layout is sitting inside the outer linear layout. So this is called as nested layouts. Remember, in horizontal linear layout, whatever the element you are specifying first, that will come on the left hand side, and so on. I hope you understood this example. Now let me show you one more example for nested layouts. Now this time I will show an example for vertical linear layout inside horizontal linear layout. Now observe this screen design. This screen design contains 4 buttons. Tell me what will be the root element for this screen design XML. If you observe carefully, you can design this screen design either with the root element horizontal linear layout or with vertical linear layout. That is depending on your perception. So in my perception, it looks like this. I am having only one row, and within this row, each element, let us say this is element 1, and this is element 2, and this is element 3. All the elements are facing towards or touching x-axis. Since all are on the x-axis, I will take the root element as horizontal linear layout. Now observe, in this horizontal linear layout, the first element is single element, that is a button. Whereas coming to second element contains multiple elements. So in this case, the second element itself is a layout. The purpose of layout is to club multiple elements or to display multiple elements on the screen. If you observe second element carefully, 2 buttons are positioned one below each other on the y-axis. So obviously second element is a vertical linear layout, whereas third element is a single element, that is button. So our screen design XML will look like this, with root element as linear layout. What is the width of this linear layout? Width is, let us say, match parent. You can take wrap content also, there is no problem. And height is, let us say, match parent. Remember, the blind rule is mostly for the root element, both width will be match parent and height will also be match parent. And since root element should be horizontal linear layout, it is not required. Since the root element is horizontal linear layout, we don't have to specify orientation property. So I will close this linear layout. Let me close that linear layout here. Now within this horizontal linear layout, first element is one button. So I will take one button. What is the width? Width is wrap content and height is also wrap content. This is representing first element. What about second element? Second element should be represented with a vertical linear layout, because within the second element we have 2 more elements positioned one below each other. So I will take linear layout. Tell me what is the width of this linear layout? The width of this linear layout is only wrap content. How much ever the content is there, the width of this outer linear layout should be only wrap content. So I will take width as, so I will take width as wrap content, and height, what is the height? Height is also wrap content, and I have to specify orientation property. Orientation is vertical, and this is the end of that linear layout. So which means this code is representing second element or second column. Within this linear layout, we have to take two buttons. So this is first button with width wrap content, height also wrap content, with the text button 2, and we will take one more button with the same properties with the text as button 3. So this is pointing to this button, and the second element is pointing to next button. So with this, second element is over in the outer horizontal linear layout. Now the third element is button. So I will take one more button tag here with width wrap content and height also wrap content with the text button 4. That is the end of third child, which is pointing to element 3. I hope you understood how to use nested layouts.